It's the year 1492. You are a tribe leader named You just finished your daily ritual of sacrificing a newborn baby to your sun god when your wife comes over to tell you that she's leaving over the weekend. No. I mean you're sad, right? Right? You're about to call your retarded friends over to party with you when you hear a ship pulling up to your shore. The next thing you hear is you command your soldiers to prepare for an attack. Pray to your sun god for gifting your tribe a new battle, without knowing what hell is about to unleash upon you. Then disaster strikes. The horizon lights up as a disastrously loud sound hits your eardrums, and stone-like objects with the speed of a BMW fly right through your men. In a desperate attempt, you charge the enemy lines, but one after another everyone falls until only dead bodies remain of your tribe. Whew. Luckily stuff like this only happens in dreams and not in real life. Inspired by this fucked up dream, I get a strong urge to other races with and where better to live out my dream than in our favorite war crime simulator,
Warhammer 3.
For all of you that have a normal functioning life and don't know what
Warhammer 3
is, here follows a short explanation. You start as one of the many races available in the game, each with their own unique game mechanics and units. You can decide between literal rape god, short people, or gay hulks. Every race has a starting location. If you're lucky, your neighbors like you and you can start to ally and trade with them. If you're very lucky, you don't have any neighbors and everyone wants to kill you, in which case you can carry out a lot, and I mean a lot, of genocide. Your goal as any race is to construct and upgrade your settlements to expand. In the beginning, you will be absolutely overwhelmed with all the different symbols on your screen. But you will get schizophrenia eventually and lose your sleeping schedule just for the sake of expansion. There's a lot more shenanigans to it, but expansion is the final goal. We start as the lesbian daughter of Karl Franz, who specializes in shooting everyone with all kinds of gunnery. First thing we see as we enter the campaign map are our vampiric neighbors, who will make for perfect shooting practice. We have a decent starting army with a few black powder units, but this ain't gonna cut it if we want to set in the true age of gun supremacy. I mean peace and freedom, of course. Yay! So first things first, we proceed to our vampiric neighbors of their land and recruit a few more units for our army. Every army has movement range, which is symbolized by the green area around them. To get to our enemies faster, we research on this technology to get an extra 5% of movement range for all of our armies and heroes. Our game plan basically consists of shooting everyone to death for the sake of getting more guns, with which we can shoot everyone to death even more. Sounds quite simple and is even simpler, considering our main enemy consists of homeless people with all kinds of hepatitis and fat people.
Get me fatter.
Having just said that, we waste the next 20 fucking turns trying to occupy this homeless shelter, after which we just give up on that plan and file for peace. But we're still broke as fuck. To expand our industry and generate more money, we instantly declare war on our gremlin neighbors and proceed to shoot them to bits, taking their land in the process. We get the option to fight a quest battle next, so we enter the battle, line up our missile units around our targets, and shoot everything to bits that tries to come near them. Successfully fighting this battle gifts us with the two legendary lords, Gosrick and Felix. Despite our progress, something still feels off. We have a decent army with a lot of firepower, but it just feels good at best. It's time to show you the main reason why we are playing as this deranged emo on a dragon.
Fuck off!
And it's called Gunnery School. In here we can enhance our missile units drastically, like 10% more missile damage and reload speed, and even explosive bullets. In addition to this, we also researched some new technology that makes our missiles go instead of pew, pew, pew. As we take down the last of our gremlin neighbors, we start to feel somewhat empty. No war, no shooting and bloodshed. Only peace. So we instantly declare war on our next best target, the fat people. We attack their army on the same turn to brutally slaughter them all, as we run into our next problem. You see, ranged units are absurdly strong and kill everything in range, but they have a major weakness. They absolutely fucking suck in melee combat. And our army is purely made up of ranged units. So the ogre army proceeds to smash the skull of my ranged units in while chanting fucking war songs. Not being molested enough by the ogres already, some mutated hooligans start to attack our settlements to the south. Alright, madame and monsieur, we need to lock in, and actually have a plan that consists of more than just blindly shooting around in our neighborhood. So we retreat our main army and settle them in ambush stands. We recruit a new army and this time actually balance them out with some infantry to protect our ranged units. Having our settlement garrison as backup, we can auto-resolve the oncoming attack and kill their main army. Their second army also decides that charging in blindly is a good idea, and we can auto-resolve them as well. We even sign a military alliance with the dwarves to secure our southern borders. And we could even recruit our first
Tonk.
The ogres even tried to send us a peace treaty, but we answered by shooting their diplomat with our newly acquired tank. Now that we have finished our military renovations, we shall launch
Operation Barbie.
Operation Barbie was a full success. After we were finished with the ogres, their empire resembled something closer to a trash can than an actual faction. We never sent them a peace treaty for the sake of keeping the world in balance, but they never dared to step a foot on my land again. Now only one thing stands in our way of reaching true gun supremacy: the homeless. You see, the homeless use a battle tactic quite opposite of the ogres. Ogres take the quality over quantity approach and have very good elite units to give you brain damage. The homeless don't really know what quality means. They just throw vast amounts of junkies in your way and hope for the best. And every child knows what the best thing to do if a horde of crack junkies attacks you.
Artillery.
So we recruit a third army and bulk them out with vast amounts of artillery. We start with Twitch again. Our heart is near collapse. There's too much peace. Luckily, we were quick enough and we declared war on the homeless before we suffered from a heart attack. To get some backup from our dad called Franz, we gave away one of our settlements to forge a military alliance with the Empire. Our allies, the dwarves and the Empire, laughed at us and told us we could never take over the world with such a small army.